Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelemistic. As many of you have heard about, seen, been replied to, been commented on, and all that other stuff, you know that my birthday celebration is coming right up. 10 more days on July 1st. I wanted to make this video really quick, and honestly, it probably won't be really quick because I got a lot of stuff to go over. But I wanted to make this video for you guys to get the details of the contest and the rules and what's going on and what you need to know. Alright, first things first. For all the various contests, PvP, the trivia, the maze, the games, all of that, you're going to want to be at the Storm Tower in Pixie Realm. Pixie Realm, guys, for those of you who don't know. And Storm Tower, for those of you who don't know, is in Ravenwood, the Storm School Tower. That's where you need to be. And you need to be there on the 1st at 9:30 a.m. for the first session. I'm breaking this into 2 sessions to accommodate everybody's schedules. I know that a lot of people, I mean, when it's 9:30 a.m. for me, some of you guys, it's dark 30, and I know you can't be on in the middle of the night. I understand that. So I'm having 2 sessions. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. time. And 6 p.m. Again, Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be 2 sessions. We are going to wait there. That's going to be the ushers, the people to take you to your matches and stuff like that. We are going to wait there for 20 minutes after those times. You have, for instance, on the 9:30 session, you have until 9:50 to get there. At that time, at 9:50 sharp, we are teleporting people to the game locations. If you are not there by then, you are out of luck. There's no, oh, I'm sorry, I was 5 minutes late, or I couldn't make it, or whatever else. If you are not there by 9:50, we are leaving without you. I'm sorry it has to be this way, but every time I run a meet and greet or a contest like this, people show up 2 hours later like, oh, well, where are you? I cannot be there for 6 hours. Okay? This is going to get started promptly because we've got a ton of people competing in this stuff. So you need to be there by 9:30 a.m., but if you're not there by 9:50, you'll be too late. If you don't make the morning session, or you can't make the morning session, or whatever thing is going on, maybe you can't make the evening session, whatever. If you can't make the morning session and you don't get to compete, there is always the evening session. If you know ahead of time that you can't make the evening session, go to the morning one. But regardless, we are only going to wait there for 20 minutes for people to show up. And then we're teleporting and starting it all up. And if you don't make it, I'm sorry, you are out of luck. This is 2 weeks notice, guys. And it's 10 days on the time, so there's plenty of time for you guys to know what time you got to be there. 9:30 a.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern United States Standard Time. Okay, if you need to, you know, get the time calculator and see whatever time it corresponds with yours to make it, but you got to be there at that time. If that's probably the most important thing, you got to be there on time. Okay, that being said, the events that we are having the PvP contest, which I'm going to get into details of that right now. I want to go through the details as I name each contest. In the PvP contest, this is not going to be level 10s against all level 10s or level 100s against all level 100s. Everybody who shows up is going to get put on a team at random. This, I feel, is a true test of PvP skill. Sure, a person who's skilled can win at 1v1, sure. But are you skilled enough to carry a teammate who's not as skilled as you are? Can you do that? That's where the skill in PvP comes in. What can you work with? Can you win with anybody? That's where skills come into play. So, all of the contestants for PvP, all of them, are going to get put on a random team. I am not putting all 100s on purpose on one team, or all level 10s on one purpose on one team. You may have a team that has a level 100, a level 60, a level 35, and a level 10. You might have that. You may have, and it's possible, because I don't know any of your ranks in PvP, and I'm not looking, and the captains are not looking. We're going to lump you at random into teams. the winning team from the morning session and the winning team from the evening session, because there's going to be 2 sessions, are going to be in the finals. They're going to be recorded by me having their match, and then the winning team, each person on that team is getting a prize. So don't worry about it. You know, if you're like, oh, I'm level 30, I can't do this, because you can. Because you may be on a team that has the rock hard PvP player. Sorry, stumbling. You may be on the team that has the rock hard PvP player from the Abyss that's just awesome, who can like look at people and kill them off. You may have that. So this isn't, and I'm running it this way honestly, guys, because I have gotten 3 million people that want to be in this, that want to win a prize. And if I try to do it by level ranking, we would be here 2 weeks. And I can't do that. We can't do that. That'd be an ongoing thing, huge. Anyway, so this is how we're doing PvP. It's going to be random people put together into teams. Be good, be able to carry your team, or help your team, or contribute to your team in some way, and you'll win. So it's not just about PvP skill, it's also about luck. You know, the smallest level 30 or level 10 could win this if he's on a team with 300s. Or 4 teams of 100 of Exalted players may lose. You never know. It's just so much that's going to go on with this. Now, you may have your team the entire time. So once you get assigned to a team, stay with them until you get called for your match. If you lose your match, you are done. You are disqualified. Only the winning teams will advance. Okay? Now, there's another thing, and I hate to say this, but I've had stuff like this happen before, and it occurred to me. If you lose in the morning session, do not try to come back in the afternoon and try again. It doesn't work that way. Only, you get 1 shot at this, 1 shot. If, and I hate to be this way, but it has to be this way. If I catch you cheating, trying to come back to the next session with a different character or whatever else, and I can catch you, I have ways of doing it. If I catch you, I will disqualify you. I will disqualify you. Do not cheat. Do not cheat me. Do not cheat the other players. Do not cheat yourself. If you lose, take it with good graces and try for the next time. Wait for the next tourney, wait for the next event, because I have them all the time. If I catch you cheating, not only will I disqualify you, but I will disqualify you from future contests. Do not cheat. At the PvP matches, guys, because I've had some PvP matches and I've seen what goes on, I do not mind a little bit of light trash talking. Do not curse people, hate on people, act like a fool, any of that. I won't tolerate it. I will disqualify you. You're losing? I'm sorry. It happens. People lose. You're winning? Great. Be happy. Do not be ridiculous. Do not cheat. Do not cheat. Do not hate. Do not call people useless scrubs and stupid crap like that. Do not do it. I will not put up with it. The PvP captains who are watching these matches for me, because there's so many going on and I can't watch them all, will have instructions to not tolerate it. If they see you acting a fool, they will disqualify you. Play nice, play fair. This whole thing is meant for all of us to have some fun and do something extra special and maybe get a little bit out of it, and that's great. I love that. Alright, I think that covers PvP. If there's any questions about PvP, by all means, put them in the comments section of this video, not the other one. I can't chase comments down. Not with all this going on. You guys don't understand. There's a ton of people here, and there's a ton of stuff going on, and it is incredibly hard to keep track of all this. If you have questions about this contest, put them in the comments section of this video. No other video, because I might not see them. As well, if you are competing in any of these events, put your wizard's name that's competing and what events they're competing in this video. We have PvP, We have the trivia game. We have the maze. And I may pick up a second or other housing game. I'm not sure yet. But that's the games we have right now. We have PvP. We have the maze. We have the trivia game. And we have at least one housing game. There may be another. But I'm not sure yet. So put down 1 or 2 housing games as far as that goes. Because the 5th game will be a housing game if there is one. But for sure, we are having these 4. We are having, again, I'm repeating this stuff because I know that a lot of times you guys miss me saying it one time. The events we are having, PvP. We are having the maze, which is part of the maze you see behind me. And I'll get to that in a minute. We are having the trivia. The trivia will cover Wizard101 knowledge. You know, what's in the game. Questions about the characters, questions about the game, stuff like that. And it will cover questions about my videos. The point of this is to have fun, but also you guys are supposed to be fans, which means you know something about my videos. So the questions are going to be about Wizard101 trivia, and they're going to be about my video trivia, all at random. The maze, as you see it, this is only part of the maze. I like to call this maze the House of Pain because it starts out here. But you are going to be underwater. You are going to be in the total darkness. You are going to be in the sky. You are going to be just places you never thought you could be in a maze before. And that's what we're doing with this maze. This thing is huge. It will take you some time to complete this maze. You will not just zip through this maze. I promise you. This maze is tough. I will tell you a little bit about it. It has walls that go nowhere. It has teleporters that if you go in the wrong one will take you back to the start. It has teleporters that will jump you way ahead in the maze. Yeah, I mean, you'll go from like the first place, jump to the 3rd, and make amazing progress, but you got to know that you're jumping ahead. So this thing has got all kinds of things to trip you up. All kinds. This maze is meant to make you work at it. And I hope that you guys enjoy this thing thoroughly because it has been a monster to build. It has been killing me. But anyway, again, this whole event is meant for you guys to have some fun and win some prizes. To enjoy my videos, to enjoy my company, and for me to enjoy yours. The game event for the housing game will more than likely be a food fight or a tag, something along those lines. Probably something along those lines. Tag, like something like that. More than likely. And if there's so many people here that it's crazy, then it's crazy. I mean, it probably won't be hard to tag somebody, and it will be a matter of time. The housing game is really going to. Housing games are really going to be more of a matter of luck. The trivia game is really going to be more of a matter of skill. And the maze and PvP are really going to be a combination of both luck and skill. Now, I think I have covered everything so far as I know. All of you guys who have volunteered to be captains and ushers, please, by all means, message me privately so we can work out what you're going to do and how you're going to help and stuff like that. And everyone, all of you, I thank you very, very much. I mean that. You just don't understand. I mean that so much. Thank you so much for the support you have shown the channel. And I hope you have the best day ever at this event. All right? I'm not, as usual, like I do with these contest videos, I'm not going to have my outro and do all my other stuff. But again, just say thank you. I love you all very much. I hope you have the best day ever. That's really all I can say. Good luck to all of you. I think that covers it pretty well. Again, one more time, if there's any questions about this, leave them in the comments section of this video. Okay, I'll see you all on game day. Peace. Just a couple of more things that I forgot to mention. It just occurred to me as I was doing the render on this video. There's a couple of things I forgot, and I want to stick them in there. It's going to be after the end of the video, but then again, I'm not perfect most of the time. A lot of the time. Anyway, you need to be, if you're competing in any of these events, you need to be a subscriber. This is meant to appreciate those people who are within the community, you know, who subscribe to the channel, who watch the videos, who have supported. So if you're in these events, you need to be a subscriber, and if you win an event, we will check it. Well, we have to. I'm sorry. Guys, I would love to have everybody in Wizard101 do this, but I can't. I can't. That would be too huge. So anyhow, this Games Day, this event, my birthday event, is for subscribers to the channel. The other thing, which is a little bit nicer and a little bit happier, is that not only am I going to have the games that I mentioned in the previous video, but I will have available my Grand Tourney Arena Gauntlet, a bunch of the one-shot gauntlets, and I do believe that one or more of my captains will have various other types of gameplay, housing games, Winterbane, things like that. So if you lose a match, or you know, you lose an event and you still want to hang around and, you know, hang out with the community, and you don't feel like talking but you want to play, that's fine. By all means, you can work the Arena Gauntlet all day for all I care. You can work the one-shot gauntlets, however you want to do. That's fine. So it's not going to be just the events mentioned. There will be some side play and some things to do as well. You know, hanging out with your friends, playing the gauntlets, playing the one-shots, however you'd like to do it. All right? So I thought I would add that little bit in there. I forgot to mention it in the earlier video. I'm going to have to tack it on to the end of this as it is. All right. I will see you guys again on game day. Peace.